Hello and welcome to Die Rollin. I'm the ever excitable Adam, and tonight I'm going to be playing Card Z or Card Z, depending on what part of the world you come from. So this is a zombie survival game where you're trying to get from point A to point B whilst looking after your survivor by letting them feed, scouting out locations, and hopefully not getting bitten. In this game, a bite is deadly. You get one bite, you dead. So it can be really tricky. I play a few games of this, and I can honestly say that I have lost more than I have won, but every time I played, I've really enjoyed it. So let's get this table, and I'll do a solo play of the very first scenario. Hello and welcome to Die Rollin. I'm the ever excitable Adam. I'm in hushed whispers just in case any zombies are nearby, because we are currently going to try to get through a zombie apocalypse. This is Card Z, and we are playing as a nerd. I thought it was only right, and also the book suggests you start off as a nerd. And we have been equipped for the zombie apocalypse, like most nerds, with a samurai sword, a zombie survival guide, and some junk food. So the general idea of this is this particular scenario, we're trying to get from the Alpha base, which is just here, to Bravo base. As soon as we've done that, we have won. But will we be able to get there in one piece? Well, there's one way to find out. We'll have to play it. Now, the game is played over 4 different phases. You start off in dawn, it goes to day, then it goes to night, and then it's the reckoning. And you need to eat food or you're going to start starving. And you also need to have shelter. So there's a few things to be thinking about there. So I'm going to put this over here. We're also going to have weather cards that are going to come into play as well. Shuffle these up now. So this is our backpack here. We've got heroic action, which we can use once per game, and then once we flip that, it'll turn over, and we've basically just got into our backpack. So we are starting day 1. See how many days we can survive, I guess. So we've got a bit of light rain at dawn. During the day, there's some heavy rain, and in the night, it's heavy rain. And the little kind of minuses here are talking about medium and long range combat. If you're trying to shoot somebody, you're going to have a penalty to your dice rolls. The dice rolls are pretty simple in this. We'll see how it transpires as we go through. So on your turn, you've got an option of a couple of things you can do. You can scout, or you can retreat. They're your 2 options. So from the very beginning, we get to choose if we're going to go to the ranch house, the church, or the large house. And you know what? I'm going to head north up towards the ranch house here. Now these, I'll just show you the cards here. So the cards on them, they have a Z1, a Z2, Z3. These are different zones. Now, if they've got red letters on them, so Z1's red and these 2 are black, this is outside and these 2 are inside. So this is basically you going through, clearing out the first zone, which is outside, then going in to clear out the second zone, and then the third zone. Just representing like a house, I guess. The little blue lines there means when you come around to combat, you're going to have to resolve the first one, then the second one, then the third one. Whereas the trailer home, you have to do both the first and second zones. At the bottom, you've also got how many encounters you're going to face, which means we're going to roll in 2 white dice, and we're going to be drawing that many zombie cards and populating this ranch house on the very first phase. And then residential under there is referring to the loot you're going to be getting. So we're going to head up that way, because the large house, we're going to be rolling 2 dice plus 2 encounters, which could be a total of 14. So we're going to move to the ranch house, and it's the first place we're scouting, so we are going to roll for encounters. So we roll our 2 white dice here. Now it's worth noting we're using our zombie survival guide, which is over here, and it gives us a -1 to encounter roll. So because we're the nerd, we actually get a -2 instead of -1. So in that case, we're going to take away with the 2, and we have 5 encounters. The zombie deck is huge. What you do is you cut this in half, and then you're going to be drawing from there. So I'm going to go straight into zone 2 here, go inside, and we have a zombie that's right next to us, which is this one here. And then we also have a zombie at the very top, and he's carrying some residential loot, so we want to try and take him out. We're using our samurai sword, and we're going to try to kill this creature now, so let's see how we do. So we need 3 or more, because we killed on a 3, and we got a 3, so we take out this zombie. That's the end of our ghost, so this guy lurches forward. Okay, and our speed is 2. So we're going to move just 1 space though, because if that gets too close, he's going to bite us. And now we're going to charge. So when we charge, we can move up to 2 spaces. We get +1 to our dice roll. So we got 7, 8, which is enough to kill this guy. So he's gone. And we get that sweet, sweet loot. And it's a Glock 17 pistol. And it comes with 2 ammo to begin with. I can carry up to 4 in my hand, so let's do that. Why not? Okay, so there's 3 zombies left. Now I can try to clear this entire building out, or I could just camp out for the night. Well, for this particular phase, because I've basically cleared the area, so I don't have to worry about any zombies nipping at me. But yeah, do you know what? I think I'm going to carry on. Let's go. So we're going to go in this way, and let's see what we've got. So we get a slow zombie, we get a regular zombie, and we get a slow zombie. So we've got 2 slow zombies in here. One of them carrying loot, and the loot one's right next to us. The other slow one is at 3F, just down there. And the regular zombie is at 3N, which is right next to us. Wow, very close. It can attack us this turn, which is worrying. Now the slow zombie has got a worse chance of actually killing us. So I'm going to charge at this guy. So I'm gonna go 1, 2. I'm gonna attack him. Get a +1 to this. I got 7, so that's 8. So we've killed this guy. Zombies activate now. Okay, so that zombie's gone. Now I'm going to charge this guy. We get a +1 to our dice rolls. We got a 6, which is enough to take him out. And we find some junk food. And this guy moves. Okay, and I'm going to move over here. And then I'm going to charge him. And we got a 7. So it kills that zombie. And I've just cleared out my very first area. So we're going to go back over onto here now. The battlefield's done with. And we roll 1 dice to see how many residential cards we're going to be drawing from. Just the 1. We found some long scissors. Well, they're no good to us really. So we're just going to leave them there. We flip this over. We put a safe token on it because it is currently clear. We're also going to leave our loot just there. Okay, so that's the end of the dawn phase. We now move to the day phase. It's now heavy rain, and we're going to scout into the trailer home. So we're only rolling 1 dice this time. We're using our skill to make this -2, so it's 0. It's done straight away. It's absolutely clear. That's perfect. So we've cleared it straight away. We get to roll 1 dice -1 for residential items. So we find 2 items in here. We find Benelli's shotgun, and we find some Magnum ammo, none of which are any good to me, I don't think. So we're just going to leave them in this trailer home. And now it's night, so For a night, we're going to stay exactly where we are because I don't really want to have to risk coming across any zombies in the dark. So we now go to the reckoning phase, and at this point, we're going to have to be eating some food. So we have to remove all safe chips to begin with. Those places have been repopulated with zombies. Any encounters at locations will be shuffled back into the encounter deck. And now survivors eat food. Now, I've only got junk food, so I'm going to have to eat this terrible junk food, and I have to roll a dice, and on a 0 to 3, I get sick. And I got 7, so the junk food doesn't make me sick tonight. Wow, that's fairly good. So, we go to dawn. Let's see what new weather we have. So it's a clear, lovely day today. Happy with that one. So on this, we're going to go straight to a small fenced house. And we're using our zombie survival guide. We get -2 to this. We're already at -3, so this is -5. So we have 3 encounters to worry about. Oh. Cut the deck. Okay, so let's have a look. What is encounter area 1? So this is inside. Sorry, this is outside. This guy is actually currently at a gate, and these are both fast zombies. So we've got 2-0 over there, and we've got 1K. So the good thing is this fast zombie here, he's behind a gate, a fence, and I can auto-kill him because of my samurai sword, which is pretty handy. But this fast zombie is going to move 3 spaces. So do you know what? I'm going to start off by shooting at it. So it's going to cost me 1 ammo. Roll. I need to get a 6 or more to kill it. I got a 3, so... oh no, sorry, I need to get... Sorry, I needed to get a 4 to kill that. But unfortunately, I miss my shot. Zombies activate. Then I'm going to use my Go Berserk action to charge an auto kill 1 encounter using a samurai sword. So I've killed this guy, I get a residential loot for that. And it's a hatchet, which I'm going to put into my backpack there. So that's gone. And I auto kill this guy because of my samurai sword. So what else do I find? A gas mask. Costs 0. Do you know what? I'm going to put that face protection on straight away. Why not? It'll give me a -1 protection from zombies. So basically, this modifies the zombies' roll. So they've got a less chance of actually getting to me now I'm wearing a gas mask, which is pretty cool. Now, do I risk carrying on into here? I think so. So we're going to go over this entrance and we're going to open it up. And it's just a regular zombie at 3R. And we're going to charge in to kill him. We need 2 or more. And we only just did it. So we killed this zombie and we've cleared this small fenced house. Now the garden gives us 2 fresh food. So we're going to get rid of our junk food because we can't carry all this stuff. And yeah, that'll do for the moment. And then we have to roll for residential items. We only get 1 of these because it's -1. We found an energy bar. It doesn't cost anything to carry, so guess I can have it on my person because it doesn't weigh anything. So the small fenced house is now our safe area. go into the dawn phase, and we may as well carry on through the fenced house. So we're going to move over this way. We're going to use our zombie survival guide. So -2. Oof, there's a ton of things in here. So we're at 9 enemies. So zone 1, zone 3, zone 3, zone 3, zone 1, zone 2, zone 3, zone 2, zone 3. Now, we can actually auto-kill these because there's a fence, so this zombie and the fast zombie are automatically killed. And I'm not going to bother seeing what's in here because I'm quite good with this. So I can basically camp out where I am at the moment because it's clear here. So I'm on the other side of this fence. There's a wall between me and the other enemies, so I don't need to worry about them. So these guys all just go here. And I'm going to spend the night here. So we go tonight, and then we'll go to the reckoning. We will eat our fresh food. And it's the next day, so this is a safe area, sorry. And all these encounters get shuffled back into the deck. Okay, so what's the weather forecast for day 3? Well, it's heavy rain, light rain, then a clear evening. So we're going to head from the fenced house to the nice house. And we're using our zombie survival guide as always, so it's -2 to this roll. So we find 6 enemies. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a fast and a slow zombie here. So we've got one at 1I and one at 1O. Okay, and it's heavy rain, so our range is -1. But I can still shoot that guy, but I'm going to use my samurai sword to attack, so I get a +1 to my dice roll against this fast zombie. And yep, that'll do it. He's gone. Slow zombie lurches in. I'm going to charge at that as well. +1 to my dice roll. It's a 7. Take out the slow zombie. So these zombies are toast. Now, that is them gone. And I'm not going to bother going to zone 2 because I can get everything I need from here. So I'm going to stay there. I'm going to get 2 fresh food because I've cleared the garden. So there's my fresh food. And you know what? I'm going to get rid of my hatchet. So I've got additional fresh food in there. These zombies and this hatchet stay in the nice house. I've just realised this should be the other way around. There's a pub down there. So my options now, I can go into the gas station. It's outside. We've got 2 lots to clear before we can call that safe. And then we're 1 step away from getting home. Or we can go down to this pub, but there's going to be a lot more encounters. I think we're going to go to the gas station. So it's the day phase. We're using our survival guide. We're moving in here. We're rolling 3 dice, -2. That was the best roll I could have got. So I only have 3 people to worry about this time. And by people, I mean zombies. Got a bit of light rain outside of the gas station, and there are 3 zombies. Will they take me out? Let's see. So we've got... Cool. So these 2 are both outside. Just got 2 regular zombies. We have a zombie at 1Z or Z, and we have one at 2P or P. Okay, so I'm going to move one space. I'm going to charge him. Hopefully I'll be able to succeed. I got a 5 in total, which kills him. Charge again. Oof. And this time I have managed to miss. So I got a bit too cocky here. I've killed one of these zombies. This dude here, he's gone. But this zombie kind of surprised me. Now she gets to roll and she wants to get over 5, but she has got a -1 to this, so it's actually over 6. And she just misses. So I'm going to attack, and I managed to kill her. I've now cleared the gas station on the outside, and I'm not going to worry about what's in counter 3, because I've still got a ton of guys to get. So it's now the night phase. And I'm going to have another reckoning event because I'm going to wait till dawn next day before I do this. So the reckoning, we're going to eat one of these fresh pieces of food. All of these encounters go back into the deck, including whatever was in zone 3 there. And the next day dawns, and we have the weather forecast says it's a cloudy dawn. And this is it, guys. We're going to try to get to the Bravo base of the looted street. So we are going in here. We're only rolling 1 dice, and for the purpose of this, I'm not going to use my zombie survival guide. I'm just going to go, I'm going to roll a d6, and it's -3. It's 5, so I've got 2 encounters to worry about. I have 1 in zone 3 and 1 in zone 1. Now both of these are actually distracted, which is really helpful for me. So we're going to put 3Z over here, and we've got slow zombie. It's a 1D. So they're very close, and that's actually a fast zombie. So they're both distracted, which means I get a +1 to my attack roll on them. So I'm going to do a charge in here and attack him. So I basically need a 1. I got a 4, so I've killed him. So because he's I don't have to worry about him because basically he was distracted. He's also distracted. I'm not adjacent to him. I haven't made an alarm by shooting my gun. So I'm going to charge him, and hopefully this will finish the whole game off. So I get a +1, +1, so +2 in total because I'm charging, and then I have to get a 1 or more, and a 9. So I have managed to take out the fast zombie, and I've ended at Bravo base. So this was just a quick solo of the first scenario you get in this game. There are 4 included in the... there's 5 included in here. And you can play these cooperatively. You can also have multiple characters. You have at least 2 characters here playing the game with. And yeah, it can get really hard, especially because 1 bite from a zombie will kill your character. But yeah, this was the first one, the last wipe. You feel super powerful because you've got this toilet paper item, which enables you to basically reroll 1 bite roll per day. If I didn't have this samurai sword, if I didn't have the gas mask helping me avoid bites, then it might have been a different story. And it's also worth noting that the nerd is a super powered character because they have a star here. Other characters don't have the star. They're not as good. But there are quite a few stars in here, and there's a ton of characters. You've got gardeners, survivalists, psychiatrists, baseball players, landscapers, old school dad, hunter, police officers. And then I'm going to their skills now as opposed to who they are. Firefighter, soldier, meteorologist, nurse, plumber, archer, Joe, Valley Girl, and a punk rock girl. So that was Car Z. Well, I am surprised I actually survived that. So I'm very happy with the results there. So what I enjoy about this game is that the layout can be different every time. The items you find really kind of change your options, and some of the zombies can really throw you a curveball. I played a game of this where I got to the gas station right near the end, and I pulled about, I think, 14 zombies, and it was just pretty dire. Chances are I could have played some of this wrong, so if you have spotted any mistakes, then please let me know and I'll add them to the comments below in the mistakes were made section. But overall, I've really enjoyed this game. I've enjoyed my time with this. I've enjoyed going back to a zombie game. There's quite a few zombie games in my collection, and we also did a really big kind of zombie top 10 zombie games a couple of years ago, which we never actually had a result in, by the way. So stay tuned, we will get something up to actually resolve that. But yeah, I kind of fallen out of love a bit with the zombie genre because there's so many zombie games out there. However, picking this up, it was really refreshing. It just felt that there was enough in there to kind of transport me into that kind of world. That the cards were, you didn't have any kind of artwork in there for the actual characters, and that kind of helped me, I think, because I just kind of made up my own kind of mind of who that nerd was and what their kind of hopes and dreams were before the fall of society. And yeah, no, it's really good. One thing you didn't see in there is some really cool like dog meeples. So there are feral dogs in these you can come across. You can come across human enemies as well. You can come across some really harsh zombies as well, including the Horde, which is tough. And yeah, like you can get totally overwhelmed in this, but there's a lot of strategy in there. There is quite a bit of luck in this game though, so if you aren't a big fan of dice rolls then and a kind of randomness, then this might not be the game for you. But I think there are ways you can actually subvert some of that and manipulate those kind of dice rolls with various different item cards you can pick up. You can also go to the church and trade a bunch of items as well, which comes in really handy. And there are also allies in the deck that can assist you. So there's just always a different game every time you play this. And I've played a ton of zombie survival games, and this is always feels quite fresh. It's easy to pick up and easy to teach, and it's a 1 to 2 player game. So if you want to have an evening of just blasting zombies or just trying to survive, then this is a great shout. Thanks for watching this video. I've been the ever excitable Adam. If you like the looks of this game, then please check out Card Z on their Kickstarter, and stay tuned to the channel because we might be doing some more of this. We might try a 2-player game of this, and yeah, I think that's about it from me. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to our various different social medias. You can find me on Instagram. We've got this YouTube. We've got Facebook. And you can also find me on Twitter as well, if you're very lucky. But anyway, that's enough from me tonight. Until next time, guys, stay safe and keep rolling.